Good morning, Sairam students, children. We are meeting after your PT2 exams. I want to know how was your PT2 exam? Was it okay? I hope you all have given good exams. You all will be having good result also. Let's start our new chapter in physics. That is chapter number 10, and I am taking the B part of this chapter, that is refraction of light. Children, you are knowing the property of light, that light shows the rectilinear propagation. Rectilinear propagation means light travels in a straight line in one medium. Here also you can see how the light is traveling. It is traveling in a straight path. So this movement of light in a straight path, it is known as rectilinear propagation. But it is not same everywhere. Means it is not necessary that light always propagates in a straight medium. When we are having only one medium, then it is possible that light is traveling in a straight path. But when we are having more than one medium or two medium, then the rectilinear propagation cannot be seen. What happens then? So you can see here in this picture also, when light travels from one medium to another medium, it bends. Now in this case, if we are seeing, we are having two mediums. One, first the light is passing in air. Which medium is this? This is air. And then it is entering into another medium, that is glass. So how many mediums we are having here? We are having two mediums or two materials here. One is gaseous medium or gaseous material, that is air, and the other one is solid material, that is glass. So whenever light moves from one medium to another medium, the light bends. It doesn't travel in straight path. It bends from its original path. Okay. And this bending of light, we are saying this bending of light as refraction of light. So now I am giving you the definition of refraction of light. When light passes from one medium to another medium, then it bends and changes its direction. This bending of light is called refraction of light. And the refraction of light takes place at the boundary between two media. Here you can see what is refraction actually. It is the bending of light. When light is traveling from one medium to another medium. Or here you can see the light is traveling straight, but as it is entering in the other medium, at the boundary only it starts bending. So where the refraction takes place? Refraction takes place at the boundary. Where it takes place? It takes place at the boundary between the two media. Now if this is happening in first case, we are saying when a light ray is traveling in one medium, then it is traveling in straight path. But when we are having more than one medium, then in that case light is bending. So what is the reason? What is the cause of refraction here? So I am giving you this answer. Children, the speed of light in different medium is different. For example, if we are taking speed of light in air, it is approximately 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. In air, the speed of light is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. But if you are taking another medium, another material like glass, then the speed of light in glass is around 2 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So you can see here, when we are having different media, one is air, the other one is glass, then the speeds of light is different. So we can say that refraction of light is due to the change in speed of light on going from one medium to another medium. Okay. Now, if refraction is taking place, how it can be shown? So I am showing this diagram here. What we are having here, we are having first medium, that is air. Okay, the first medium is air. This is air, and the other medium, the second medium, is glass. So what is happening in this case? At first, the light ray AO, it is falling on this glass slab. It is straight at the moment, and as it is entering into glass medium, at boundary only, the light is not going straight. It is bending from its path, and this bending of light is called refraction. So here refraction is taking place, and in this case what we are having, the light ray which is falling, which is incidenting on glass slab, that is known as incident ray. Okay, the imaginary line which we are drawing, that is perpendicular line which we are drawing at the point of incidence where the incident ray is falling on glass slab. This point of incidence, at this point of incidence we are drawing a perpendicular line. This perpendicular line is known as normal. And after refraction, when the light ray is bending, then this bending light ray is called refracted ray. What this ray is known as? It is known as refracted ray. Now we can also see here, we are having an angle which is forming between incident ray and normal. This angle is known as angle of incidence. One more angle we are having here which is forming between normal and refracted ray. This angle is known as angle of refraction. So in this case what we are having? We are having incident ray, we are having normal, we are having refracted ray, then angle of incidence and angle of refraction. Now what happens when a light ray or falls from one medium to another medium? So to know this thing, to understand this thing, first I am telling you about the rarer and denser medium. Rarer medium, a medium in which the speed of light is more. A medium in which the speed of light is more. The speed of light is more. That medium is known as a rarer medium. For example, if I am saying air is rarer than water, it means the speed of light in air is less, and the speed of light in water is more. So speed of light in air, we can see here, this is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Children, here we are having 3 into 10 to the power meter per second. Okay, and the speed of light in water is 2.25 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So what we are doing here, we are comparing these two speeds. So when we are comparing these two speeds, we are finding that speed of light in air is more. And because speed of light in air is more, so air is rarer than water. In second example, if I am saying water is rarer than glass, so we have to compare the speed of light in these two media. The speed of light in water is around 2.25 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, and the speed of light in glass is 2 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So when we are comparing these two speeds, we can find out that speed of light in water is more. So water is rarer than glass. Okay. Now next one is a medium in which the speed of light is less, that is known as optically denser medium. So what is denser medium? In which the speed of light is less. For example, if I am writing here, water is denser than air. So we have to compare again the speed of light in these two mediums. These two media, which first medium is water and the other medium is air. So here I am writing here, speed of light in water is around 2.25 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, and the speed of light in air is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So when we are comparing these two speeds, we can find out the speed of light in water is less. So water is denser than air. Okay. Another example is, if I'm writing here glass is denser than water, then it means the speed of light in glass is less than the speed of light in water. Here you can compare yourself. The speed of light in glass is 2 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, and the speed of light in water is 2.25 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So where the speed of light is less? In glass. So glass will be denser here. Okay. Now whenever a light ray or a ray of light goes from one medium to another medium, it has been found. You can see three observations here. So what is the first one? That is coming in case 1, refraction of light when it goes from rarer to denser medium. Children, be careful, from rarer to denser medium. So what happens in this case? When a light ray goes from rarer to denser medium, then the speed decreases. Which speed is decreasing? The speed of light decreases and it bends towards the normal. And in this case, angle I, that is angle of incidence, will be greater than angle of refraction. So here you can see this condition also in diagrammatic form. What we are seeing here, light is in air first. This is our rarer medium, and then it is entering into glass medium. So this glass medium will be denser medium. So our light is moving from rarer to denser medium. So you can see here, when light ray is moving from air rarer to denser medium, it is bending towards the normal. And here in this case, angle I is greater than angle R. This is clear from the diagram also. Now in case 2, refraction of light when it goes from denser to rarer medium. In this case, what happens? When a light ray goes from denser to rarer medium, its speed increases and it bends away from the normal. In this case, angle I is smaller than angle R. So here we are having the diagram, or we are having a picture which is showing the same thing. In this case, we are having denser medium, that is glass, and then we are having the other medium, that is rarer medium, air. So here in this case, the light is moving from denser to rarer medium. So what is happening in this case? In this case, the light ray is going away from the normal. And if you are comparing these two angle I and angle R, then angle I will be smaller than angle R. Okay. Now the next case is, it's the different case when a ray of light falls normally or perpendicularly on a glass slab. Children, remember this thing, that when we are writing normally in physics, it means perpendicularly. Okay, in case of reflection or refraction, normally means perpendicularly. So if a light ray falls normally or perpendicularly to the surface of a glass slab, then there is no bending of light rays and it goes straight. What will happen to the angle of incidence and angle of refraction in this case? In this case, both the angles, the angle of incidence and the angle of refraction, both will be equals to 0 degree. I can show you diagram also which is showing the same thing. Here we are seeing the glass slab we are having here. This is our glass slab. ABCD is our glass slab, and how we are falling the light ray, how we are incidenting the light ray, it is falling making 90 degree with the surface of glass slab. So what is happening in this case? Light is not bending here or there. It is not bending like this. What is happening in this case? Light is going straight. It is going straight. And in this case, we are not having any angle in between normal and incident ray, or in between normal and refraction ray. So both the angles, angle I and angle R, both will be having same value, that is 0 degree. Now children, after finishing all these topics, I am giving you a home assignment. What is mean by refraction of light? What is the speed of light in air? What happens when a light ray falls normally on a glass slab? And the last question is, what is the speed of light in glass? For all these questions you have to write down answers, and the notes which I am providing here in this video, these notes also you have to write down in your notebook, physics notebook. Okay children? Okay, thank you children. Sai Ram.